In an era of soaring housing costs, rising inflation, and tighter household budgets, where you live can be just as important as what you earn. In 2026, not all cities are created equal. Some smaller U.S. cities stretch every dollar further, offering a rare combination of affordability, livability, and opportunity for families, remote workers, and career builders alike. 15. Grand Rapids, Michigan. At the bottom of our countdown, Grand Rapids delivers surprising value. Known for its growing economy and affordable homes compared to larger Midwest metros, Grand Rapids blends job growth with manageable living costs. Housing remains more accessible here than in coastal hubs, and residents enjoy a vibrant arts scene, craft breweries, and lakeshore access without the big city price tag. Why it works. The city's diversified economy and Midwestern location help keep essentials, especially housing and utilities, well below national big city averages. 14. Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha consistently shows up in discussions of strong quality of life and cost efficiency. With a stable job market, affordable housing, and Midwestern sensibilities, Omaha remains a city where paychecks go further, especially for mid-level earners and young families. Insider tip: combining urban amenities with reasonable costs creates a balance that many larger cities can't match. 13. Wichita, Kansas. Affordable housing and low everyday costs put Wichita near the top of lists where living expenses stay manageable. Even as some cities nationwide grapple with skyrocketing rents and home prices, Wichita's housing market remains one of the least pressured in the Midwest. Quality of life angle. With cultural attractions, low traffic congestion, and a strong sense of community, Wichita offers both value and comfort. 12. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa has transformed from a forgotten oil town into a vibrant small city with low housing costs, low taxes, and strong cultural amenities. Tech workers and remote professionals increasingly choose Tulsa exactly because their dollars go further here, from housing to entertainment to daily expenses like groceries and utilities. Economic upside. Local initiatives have even offered relocation incentives for remote workers, recognizing that affordability boosts long-term growth. 11. Des Moines, Iowa. Although not tiny, Des Moines stands out for balancing a flourishing job market with living costs far below expensive coastal cities. Residents find that median rents and home prices make family living viable even on modest incomes. Behind the numbers, a Midwestern stronghold for insurance and finance jobs, Des Moines offers career paths with good wages without the big living costs. 10. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. A staple on affordability studies, Oklahoma City tops many analyses of cities where $100,000 salaries go further than most places in America, often by thousands of dollars when you adjust for cost of living and everyday expenses. Cost advantage. Low housing costs, low taxes, and cheap utilities make OKC one of the best cities for families, young professionals, or anyone seeking financial breathing room. 9. Indianapolis, Indiana. Indiana's capital offers big city job growth, but without the big city sticker shock. Lower than average housing and moderate living expenses help residents hold on to more of each paycheck. Workforce edge. Indianapolis has growing healthcare and tech sectors, meaning wage potential without huge living costs, rare outside the coasts. 8. Columbus, Ohio. Columbus combines vibrant growth with relative affordability. Jobs in education, healthcare, and tech have spurred population growth, yet the city's cost structure still lags far behind coastal alternatives. Stretch factor. With a diverse job base and plenty of neighborhoods that offer great quality of life without overpaying, Columbus remains a rising choice for maximizing wages. 7. Lubbock, Texas. Texas scores repeatedly on cost of living studies, and Lubbock exemplifies that trend. Without state income tax, and with cheaper housing than national averages, Lubbock lets residents allocate more of their income towards savings, travel, or investment. Bonus: Texas cities show some of the highest adjusted wage values nationwide, even when compared to much larger metros. 6. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Long referenced in cost of living rankings, Fort Wayne offers some of the lowest housing costs among Midwest cities, strong local wages, and a family-friendly community vibe. Why it matters. Affordable housing here can be 30 to 40% below national big city averages, meaning even modest incomes buy true financial peace. 5. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis mixes strong cultural identity with surprisingly friendly economics. Though larger than some other small cities, Memphis's lower housing and daily cost burdens mean residents can keep a greater share of their income compared with national urban averages. Taxes matter. Tennessee has no state income tax, which amplifies the effect of every paycheck. 4. McAllen, Texas. Border cities like McAllen routinely rank among the most budget-friendly U.S. cities. Cost of groceries, utilities, and housing consistently run below national medians, giving households genuine savings potential. Lifestyle benefit. Lower costs don't mean a lack of lifestyle. Vibrant local culture and community traditions keep quality of life high. 3. Harlingen, Texas. Often cited alongside McAllen as among the lowest cost of living communities in America, Harlingen delivers overwhelming value on everyday expenses. Housing affordability, low taxes, and modest everyday costs make your income stretch further than in most cities. Earning potential. While local wages are modest, the savings on essentials can outweigh nominal income differences compared with more expensive cities. 2. Tupelo, Mississippi. At number 2, Tupelo's affordability stands out. Low home prices, low rents, and some of the least expensive basic costs of living anywhere in the U.S. make it among the strongest cities for paycheck power. Highlight. Average housing here can be 30% below broader national averages, meaning what you earn goes much further. 1. Richmond, Indiana. Topping our list, Richmond consistently appears in low cost of living research as one of the most affordable small cities in the U.S. With housing costs well below national norms and everyday basics priced modestly, Richmond gives residents maximum spending power. Big payoff? You might not earn the highest nominal salary here, but after essentials, your disposable income often rivals that in much higher-paying cities with crushing living costs. Why these cities matter in 2026? Today's economy isn't just about wages, it's about real purchasing power. With inflation and housing market shifts continuing, these cities illustrate how location choices still shape financial realities. People increasingly prioritize value per dollar over prestige, pushing attention toward lower-cost but high-quality small cities that can make 2026 incomes stretch further. From Midwestern gems to Texas border towns and hidden affordability leaders in the Southeast, these cities reflect enduring trends. Housing affordability still drives paycheck value. No state income tax states, like Texas, Tennessee, amplify take-home pay. Smaller economies can outperform big cities on cost of essentials. Remote work flexibility lets professionals live well outside big coastal hubs. Conclusion: real value over flashy salaries. When people ask, where does my money go further? The answer in 2026 looks less like New York, San Francisco, or Boston, and more like Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Tupelo, or Richmond. These cities highlight that affordable living plus reasonable wages can often outrun even the highest nominal salaries once cost of living eats its share. As millions rethink priorities, from where to raise families, to where to retire, to where to build careers, the importance of living well here with less there has never been more real.